person to delete that slot, and can we reserve that slot for my husband course?
Of course, why
Or it's good?
not? Of course, why not? So it's already your fixed
Oh, so
class
I think
time.
it's
So yeah.
yeah good now. So Wednesday, I think that he can learn from 9:30 to
Yeah,
10 p.m.
of course, definitely,
Wow, it's good.
yes.
Yes, good enough, teacher. So for conclusion, Monday from 8:30 to 9 p.m.,
Yes.
Wednesday from 9:30 to 10 p.m., and Friday from
30,
7:30
of
to
course.
to 8 p.m. Yeah.
Definitely, yes,
Okay.
of course.
Yeah.
Yes, of
Okay.
course.
I think this schedule is good enough. So I will check with him again, and I will inform VIP English.
Of course.
For the new course for him
Of
to
course,
register the new
why
course.
not? Of course. My pleasure, of
So
course. Why not?
yeah.
Of course. Thank you.
So
Yeah.
thank you for this morning,
You're
teacher.
welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Well, so if you're ready now, we can move on to our new topic. Are you ready now?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, teacher.
actually, let me share the board today. First of all, we want to watch a video together and then we will discuss it. Just let me share the board. Okay. Wait one moment. I need to. Okay. Just,
Extrovert.
yeah. Outgoing, talkative, energetic. You must choose. So A or B to see if we are introvert.
Talkative and
Yeah.
question
Question
one.
one.
Your answer risk taker. Wow. Yes,
Yes. So A.
more than yeah. Totally yes.
Yes. Two.
I like there's
Yeah.
I like adventure.
So you're adventurous, really? Wow,
Yes.
great. Yeah, that's perfect. Well, so yes is 1A. So let's see.
Yes.
Two.
Life is a long journey.
Yeah,
Life
of
is my biggest.
course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I remember that. Yeah, when I was younger, I remember, for example, I was 20 maybe. I remember that I was just, more adventurous. Now, actually, I don't know. It's like because of what is this? I'm experienced enough to know that, for example, I shouldn't take that much risk. Do you think that, step by step, when we just I don't know, gain more experience, we tend to be less adventurous. Do you agree?
I don't agree, teacher,
Oh,
because
really? So, oh,
because
so what
I
happened to
just
me?
so yeah.
Yeah.
Up you see, I read a book and I compare with my life.
Ah,
During my 30 to 45, that's the time that I work very hard
of course.
from 7 p.m. to midnight. I work very hard,
Yeah.
and I save. I think that during 50 years, I save a lot of money,
Wow.
and after I save enough money to buy an apartment for my family, for example,
Yeah.
and another apartment for extra income when I retire from work. I feel I think it's enough for me. So I reserve more time for learning, traveling, make new
Yeah.
friends. Yes,
Wow.
so I think that it make my life I think about what make me happy if during this life, not every day go to work and every at the end of the month receive salary. It's not something not like doesn't like that, but it rather like I learn some new things, and I travel to open my mind
Oh,
to learn more about the work the world, because there are many very good things in the world, in this life, but I never experience. So
yeah,
I try to experience more, and I try to travel more. So that's why, my plan for recent years that I travel
yeah,
two
of
countries a year. Yeah, and so I think that, and I think that, work to earn money for living. That is
yeah,
just a basic thing every person need to do. But
yeah,
after we save enough money for our living, for our, and enough, and preserve enough money for when we retire cannot work anymore. So I think that traveling is a good choice, and
definitely.
making new friends, like
Yeah,
we were when
yeah,
we was young. We
of
very,
course.
innocent, and
Uh,
happy to meet people, happy to have a friend. I think that's it. That's I sometimes now I like, to return, to live
of
those days,
course. Yeah,
like
yeah,
when I
really. That is
after.
so good.
Yes,
So it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I definitely agree with you. When you achieve, and you gain what you want, yes. So as you said, so you tried hard, you worked a lot, and of course you could, for example, buy what you wanted. You could, for example, guarantee your future. So that is
Mm.
perfect. But when you are now, of course, I work hard, but I couldn't. I couldn't achieve like still working. Yeah, because
So
of this, I say yeah. So it's better to work. Yeah, I definitely
so
agree
you
with you.
no retire, no
Yeah, no retire.
retirement.
Yeah, of course. I think for me, of course, no retirement. So I won't have. Just
That's
yeah,
happy.
but I
Yeah.
definitely agree with you. And you are doing the best. I think now you achieved your goal. That was okay. Now I have a stable, for example, financial life that is perfect. See, and now I have time for just, I don't know, being with people, socializing, and for myself. Just the only thing that I want to add, you said to open my mind. The correct phrase is to clear my head. If you mean to relax, to clear
Oh,
my
career.
head means
Yeah.
to unwind. This is very common. Okay, so we normally say to clear, to
Yeah.
relax, to reduce stress, to clear my head. So this one is better. Yeah,
Yeah. Clean my head.
of course. So for example, I need to just clear my head. So I just, take a short trip. I do something not to go to work like this.
Actu-
Yes,
Yes.
to clear.
R- yeah, I think that because your country is a rich country and have a good welfare for citizens, so you don't worry about your retirement. When you retire, you have a, welfare from government. But here, Asian country, yeah, we need to prepare for it.
No,
Yeah, because
actually, no.
our government
Actually, no. Actually, no. So
welfare
it's like
first.
I have a lot of course, concerns, many concerns, but it's not like, as I told you. So sometimes you can do to some reason different, sometimes you should work hard, maybe just I don't know, to achieve something, but you can't because there are some different things that affect factors that affect. For example, I want to buy something but I can't because I have that extra cost here, so I need to pay for it. So actually different reasons, but no, about stable, having stable life. So no matter, I think, where you live, so in future, there is
Yeah,
no guarantee. So where you live, in my country, your country, another country. So of course, everyone, and you know that we work a lot in my country. People work hard, very hard, just to actually make their life because maybe yeah, developed country. So it's okay. I have nothing to say about that part. But there are some down. I can say that I don't know downsides that people don't know. If you don't live, you don't know. But I see that no, it's like, it's not exactly, yeah, it's perfect, but it's not exactly the same as movies. It's different, or what you hear. So it's different. It's not easy at all. So, but I, of course, unfortunately, I
Yeah,
haven't. Yeah, of course.
yeah.
Just let me see. But so
But
maybe
I
in the
think that
future.
yeah, I'm still lucky because I because I don't know in advance, but after 15 years working very hard, I think that is it work to work because I think that is reasonable. When I was young, I worked for a long time, but I don't feel tired. And even that time, I suggest my boss to promote me to a higher level so I can handle double tasks. Yeah, but no boss give me any chance to
I
get
know.
promotion then. I think because at that time my experience is not long enough, and my competent, my capable is not meet the requirement, so no boss give me any chance to get promotion. But now some of them suggest to give me promotion, but I am reluctant, and sometimes I am afraid that the new the task at higher position can keep me very busy and very workload, and need to solve a lot of difficult tasks. So sometimes I so at my age now, I just I think that not very high position is better for me, is more
Of
suitable with
course.
my age now, and
So
I need to reduce in
you are young.
reduce
We
work.
are young, so don't forget we are young. We are very young. So yeah, okay. So we don't talk about age. Yeah, of course. Maybe you don't need. Actually, you're happy with this, position and this lifestyle, so you don't need more. Yeah, you say like this, and of course, I understand, and you're definitely right. Well, I want to talk about your answer. That was really good. So, you talked about, so first, it's like, no, rich country, so wealthy or rich. So, of course, and you said that I have a good welfare. You said that the government have a good welfare for citizens. Okay. So, of course, you can say it has good social welfare. So, this one is better for citizens. So,
Yeah, so welfare.
yeah, this one is better. So, social welfare. And you said that you don't worry. You don't actually really have to worry. This one is better. You don't have to worry about maybe. This one is more natural. So, you don't have to worry about maybe a future. So this one is more conversational. And you said when you retire,
And
you
we
have a welfare from government.
social welfare.
You should say when you retire, the government take care of you. This one is more natural, idiomatic. So when you retire, the government, okay, takes care of you. This one is like, you have good welfare, so this one is better. It's like more idiomatic but more natural. We normally use it. Yeah. And of course, so in Asia we need to prepare for example future, so it's okay. But here, so you can, this one was good. But you said we usually need to, it's okay, we usually have to prepare for it ourselves, so this one is better. And actually, the second question that I ask you, the next one, you said that I didn't know in advance. I didn't plan for it is better. I didn't
Yeah,
plan for it.
every time.
Yeah, I didn't plan for it in advance. So this one is better. So yeah, working very hard, really hard is better. So it's like really hard is better. So you can say. And you said, I think that it's worse to work. But because you're talking, just change
Yes.
it to past. It's correct, but change it to past because it was all worth it. So you can say, I think it was
I
all worth
I
it.
understand.
What I did, I mean. So you said it's reasonable. It feels reasonable. This one is more natural. It feels reasonable. This
Um,
one is, yeah, more natural. And of course, I worked for a long time. You should say, I work long hours for a long time now. I work long hours is what actually promotes me to a higher level. Higher position is better. So you can say, and you said that my competence, my capability is not meet the requirements. You use this set. You should say my skill didn't fully meet the requirements. So my skills didn't meet requirements. So I was not maybe experienced enough. And you said I am reluctant. No, I feel reluctant. So I feel reluctant. You should use this one. And very, for words like workload, for example, workload, you don't say very workload, you say heavy.
yeah,
Heavy
can be workload.
workload,
Heavy.
heavy. Oh, yeah.
Heavy,
Heavy
heavy workload.
workload. This one is more
Workload.
natural. Very, no, we don't use very. And of course, you need to solve a lot of difficult tasks. Okay, you should say that overwhelmed with difficult responsibility. So,
Over,
yeah, of course,
over,
whelmed with difficult responsibility. Let me put it here to see. Okay, I tap it. This one is better. Okay, overwhelmed. Yeah, so this one is better. Okay, well, and yeah, of
overwhelmed.
course,
Economic.
yes, overwhelmed because you said that you need to solve a lot of difficult tasks. No, you don't need. So you're overwhelmed with difficult responsibility. You feel like that, yeah, it's so difficult, challenging. Well, okay, let's keep going. The next one. Would you rather talk to a crowd of people or have a one on one conversation with someone? Which one?
Both,
Both.
both.
A and B.
But I think that yeah, A and B that the question would you
Yes.
rather. It means that I need to choose one or B.
Yeah, would you
Cannot choose
prefer?
both.
It means would you prefer to talk to a crowd of people or
Ah,
to have a one on one conversation?
yeah. Actually, I use I actually I think that both of them. How I can explain. I mean that talk in a crowd. A crowd. I don't have any idea of which one is better because so far sometimes I join to a group of people. Uh, John talking in a group of people, and sometimes I have a one-to-one conversation. So I think that mm, um, 50-50.
Yeah, got
No time is more than the other.
course. Yeah, got it. So it depends. It depends on the situation sometimes. So you can easily talk to a crowd of people, or so it's there is no
And
difference actually. So it depends on the situation. Yeah, of course. Well, uh,
yes,
yeah, of course. So you use both. So you use both. Yeah, talking in a group, or maybe just yeah, it depends. So group of people, or yeah, so sometimes you join group conversations. Group conversation, you can use group of
yes,
people. You
or
said that you talk, but you can
conversation.
say, for example, sometimes I join group conversations. It's so normal and you can
Group
use it,
conversation.
of course. And you said that I don't have any idea of which one is better. You can say, I'm not really sure which one I prefer.
I'm, I'm
I'm
not
not
very
really
sure
sure
who
which one
I
I
prefer.
prefer. This one is better.
Um, yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah,
of
good.
course, so one on one, just one to one on one conversation. If you don't want to
One,
repeat conversation, you can say one on one chat. So it's okay,
one,
why not? One on one chats,
one,
okay? And that's 50-50. It's pretty much just 50-50. It's okay. It's pretty much 50-50.
free, free,
Pretty
pretty.
much 50-50. 50. Okay, let me write this.
It's
Okay.
pretty much.
Yeah. It's
It's
pretty much
much.
50-50. So that's
Much.
50-50, of course. And you
Yeah,
said no
good.
time is more than other. So you can say neither one happens more the other. So you should say this. You said no time is more than the other,
One,
but
yeah,
you should say neither one happens,
one
okay, more
needs a one.
than the other. This one is better.
Needs a one
Yeah.
more than the other.
Yes, of course, there's some actually
Neither
corrected
one.
phrases that you
More
can. Neither
than
one happens more than the other. Yeah, this
more
one
than
is.
one.
So when you want to say that
One.
50-50, as I told you, pretty much is better, you can use this. It's more natural. And of course,
Pretty,
this one, neither one happens more than
pretty.
this is clear structure, so it's good to use it.
Hi, teacher. Yeah, uh, could you wait for me just 1 minute?
Of
I need
course,
to charge my my mobile phone.
of
Thank
course.
you,
Why
teacher.
not? Of course.
Viết này để trong cái pha sách có A nha. Hi, hi, excuse me.
No, it's okay. Well, so
Yes.
yeah, okay, just I typed the meaning of this phrase for you on the word. When I say neither one happens more than the other, it means they happen equally often. So it's like 50-50. It's about 50-50. They're the same. So you can use this when, and of course, so neither one happens. So when one happens more than the other, it means more frequent. When neither one happens more than another, just like they're equal, so they equally happen. Well, the next question, let's see what is this.
Yes.
Three. When presenting to a group, would you rather go first, go last?
Uh, can you repeat the question, teacher?
When presenting, as you can see, when presenting to a group, would you rather go first or go last?
Ah, uh, some years ago, I like to show up in a group, so I often go first. But now I think that is very crazy. How was crazy am I that time? So I often go last. It's better. It's much better to go last. And sometimes in a group, no need to talk anything. Just give it some small comment, and I think that is better to listen the others. I think to now to talk in a group. I don't. I think that should to be a good listener and let the others say. It's better for me now.
Of course, I definitely agree with you because I remember the time that I was the only candidate. I wanted to talk first, but not now. Of course, as you said, I don't know why, but it's something maybe, yeah, why we did this. Yeah, I remember exactly. Especially, yeah, I remember that at the university. So I was like the first one, and it's not, yeah, but of course now we changed. So you said I like to show up in a group, okay, but not show up. Show up has different meanings. So I like being the first to speak. So you should say I liked, so it's like present or past. I like being the first to speak in a group, not show up. Okay, so we should change it now. Okay, why? Because show up sounds like a physical show, it's about what you are talking about, speaking first. When you show up, like, for example, you arrive, physically arrive, okay, but now you're talking about speaking first, so it's better to say that I actually like being the first to speak. This one is better. And yeah, just when I often go first. You are talking about past, so you should definitely change go to went first. Okay, that is very crazy. Yes, but kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. So this one is better than, of course, you can say that is crazy. It's okay, but this one is more natural, kind of crazy. And of course, I often go last. You can also say I prefer going last. I prefer going last. So, and maybe you said that I just give small comments. So, make a few small. We normally make comments. So, make a few small comments. So this one is better. Just give no, and that is better to listen. As you said, it's better to listen. It's okay. And I think that you said, I think that should be a good listener. So I think being a good listener is more important. So I think being a good listener is more important. This one is more natural. And of course, you said let the other say, letting others speak first. Letting others speak first.
Letting other speak
Of course, for
first.
example, I let
Speak
others speak
first.
first. Of course, this is correct phrasing, so this one is better. So, for example, I think being a good listener is more important when you are in a group. Letting others, so it's because I want to use it at the beginning, letting others speak first feels better. Letting others speak first feels better. Yeah, it's like it's better to do this. Yeah, so
Other
definitely agree with
first.
you. So the next one, let's see. Okay. Do you like to express yourself through writing? No, I would go for speaking.
Uh, n- s- I think the screen. I don't
Ah,
see your lesson, your screen teacher.
I'm sharing.
I think
Okay,
that
let me share it again. Let me
submit
share it
on
again.
my side.
Of course, just let me share it again. Do you like to express yourself through writing? Yes or no? So
Ah,
yeah, I'm not the one
oh,
for
yeah.
writing to express
I
myself.
can.
Yeah.
Yes. Um. No, it's not my habit, but I think that it's very very good to write diary every day after a day finish in before go to bed. It's a very good habit to write down things happen for during the day, and after 10 years later, after 10 years later, when we read it again, we can remember what happened, what really happened in my our life during when, especially when we was young. So I think that is very necessary and very interesting habit. And now I start to write diary. I already have bought a
Ah,
notebook to start to write
great.
diary. Teacher,
Yeah.
even to that, it's a very short paragraph every day in English because I
Wow.
want to practice my English. Yes, so
Great.
I write diary in English.
Perfect. You're doing the best first. That is really good. Just writing in English because you are practicing. Actually, that is perfect to improve your writing skills. And sometimes you can just take a photo if they are not personal. If you write something and you need correction,
Yeah,
I will help. So no worries, I will help. Yeah,
yeah,
that
I
is
think so.
perfect.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, of
It
course, why
is a good
not?
idea, especially with my children now because they are still staying with us, and especially when my youngest child they are he is at the teenager age. So so he half still a little boy, but half is a man. So so I think that is a very special transit in his body. So I think that it's very good memory for all my family. So I think that is a good idea to
Nice.
take some picture and to attach with
Wow. Some notes,
the
of
things
course, just
happen
taking some
every day
photos
in
and
my
of course
life.
some notes. Very good. Of course. Yeah, I definitely agree. So
Yes,
that is perfect. So why that's a good idea actually. Yeah, sometimes we feel like that, yeah, we should write down what happened during the day, and that is really good. So, and you started writing a diary. That is perfect idea. I think that is really good. And you have your notebook, and you can, of course, even if it's a short paragraph, yeah. So that is especially when you write in English, so helpful, and you're doing something really useful. And at the same time, actually, you are saving your memories, like, saving something important somewhere in the future you can read. Yeah, that is good. Really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so yes is the
And,
answer. Well, the next question is, do you worry? No, this one is better. Let me ask you. Imagine it is your birthday. Would you prefer to have a huge party with tons of people, a lot of people, or have a small celebration with few close friends or family members? Which one would you prefer?
yes. Actually, I did. I choose. Already choose. To my to celebrate how to celebrate my my recent birthday last month,
Yeah.
and it's very warm party. My husband it happened. My birthday was on Monday, so on the on the Sunday evening, one day previous my birthday, my husband celebrate a small party for my family, and
Wow.
he invited us to a luxury restaurant, and that's a Japanese restaurant, and we call the I think that the best food there, and we try together the whole family, and my husband, my mother, my two children. So I was very happy then, and no gift, but I think that is enough for me. Very I think that a dinner in a luxury restaurant and with very good food that I chew it the first time that I try it the first time together with
Wow,
all family.
very
So I
good.
think I appreciate that kind of birthday party.
Yeah, okay, so I'm not
Yeah.
sure if I said happy birthday to you or not. I'm not sure. So I want to say again, of course, this is a late happy birthday. So happy birthday to you. Just,
Thank you,
I,
teacher.
yeah, really happy
So,
birthday. So you
yeah.
deserve the best at your new age and your new life. So it's
Yes.
like, I think everything will go perfectly for you. Just, every day filled with just happiness and just fulfillment in your life. So I wish the best for you, just at your new age. So I'm not sure if I told you or not, but I want to say again, you are the best, so you deserve the best. So I hope your new age filled with everything that you like.
Yes. So thank you so much
You're
for your wishing, teacher.
welcome. You're
It's very,
welcome.
yeah. It's yeah.
Yeah. Well, and about your answer, that was really good. You already decided because, of course, you had your birthday and, it was a warm party. Yeah, very warm, cozy, just, party. It was cozy and warm.
Okay.
That, yeah, of course, that is so. Of course, you can see. I will take a screenshot and I will send the board, screenshot of the board so you can see it. So cozy and warm. I'm typing. Yeah, and of course, your husband celebrated actually like through just small maybe just gathering celebration for you. That was really good actually. And he invited, that was really good. But you shouldn't say he invited us to a luxury restaurant. So he took us to a luxury, no fancy. So he took us to a fancy, I don't want to say luxury, fancy is more common, uh fancy Japanese restaurant.
Fancy.
Fancy, of
Fancy.
course, is better than
Yes.
luxury, of
Fancy.
course. Yeah. And of course, you ordered the best dishes. Food or dish is better. Dish is
Yes.
more common, so you can use dish.
Yes.
And that was really good. So just no gift, you said, but I think that is enough. Of course, I didn't get any gift, but that was enough. That was perfect, of course. So having dinner at a fancy restaurant, yeah, with amazing food that you tried first. So I think, yeah, for the first time, and it was
Yes.
perfect. Well, great. Yeah, the last question was good question. Okay, well, so I think so this way. So of course we need to continue to see that if you are introvert but extrovert, but of course we will keep going. Tomorrow, of course, the rest of it, I want to see if, what will be the result. Okay, so let's skip this part for now since there is no time. Unfortunately, time flies, and we should say goodbye again. So
Yes.
let's skip it for now. And of course, we will keep going with the rest of our topic tomorrow. So, have a
Yes, sure.
great, thank you so much, and have a great Saturday.
Yes, thank you for your lesson.
You're welcome.
Goodbye. Good night, dear
Goodbye.
teacher.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
see you
See you.
tomorrow.
Goodbye. Of course, see you. Goodbye.